Have you ever wondered how much it would cost you to buy a feature from a famous rapper? Oh, no? Alright, never mind then. I saw this trend on YouTube where people were DMing various celebrities basically to see if they would respond, or maybe they came up with a specific thing that they wanted from them. So I figured, how could I do this with rappers? And the only other person that did it related to rap music is Ynlsound, so shout out to her. Her video is good. And I also noticed in her video that I was in her previous searches on Instagram. So Layl, what were you doing looking at my Instagram, huh? But I decided to do a little bit of a twist on mine. I will not actually be DMing these rappers because they're not gonna answer. If you want a feature from an artist, you have to email them, and not them specifically, you have to email their managers. So today I'll be emailing 100 rappers' managers and asking for their feature price. You may be thinking to yourself, Patrick, how do you even know these managers? How did you get in contact with them? Well, I don't know them, and in fact, if you look at most rappers, a lot of them have their managers or their contact info right in their bio. And if it's not on social media, you can pretty much Google any artist's manager's contact info. But that wasn't the difficult part. The hard part was figuring out, how am I gonna get these people to answer me? How would it look, some random kid throwing an email out there saying, hey, what's the feature price for so-and-so? Not gonna answer that one. So I came up with a little plan. I'm going to pretend to be a A&R at a management company. This is obviously a fake management company, but I had to make it seem legit. So I made a little logo, came up with a really generic and fake name, and I had to write the absolute perfect email so that I could just send it to all of these managers and for them to read it, think it's legit, and then actually give me an answer. I just want to interrupt this program to remind you to drink some water. Dear blank, my name is Mike Summers, A&R for Northeast Management Organization based out of Boston, Massachusetts. Yes, I totally made that up because I just got out of a meeting with my team going over budgets for the third quarter of 2019. We are planning to purchase a big feature for one of our artists, and I'm realizing just now that I had a typo for every single email. We are planning to purchase a big feature for one of our artists. Are you kidding me? We are interested in purchasing a feature from your artist, blank. I am just looking for a ballpark estimate of what you would charge for a 16-bar verse. Please get back to me at your earliest convenience, Mike. Every single professional email has like a footer at the bottom where it repeats the person's name, the official name of the company that they work for, their address some of the times, and then their phone number. I realized halfway through making this video that I put a different name introducing myself as the name that was in the footer. So I put that my name was Mike Summers, and then at the bottom put that my name was Mike Reynolds. What the f was I thinking? Oh my god, it just makes me think, like, how many of these rappers might have answered? They probably looked at that and was like, why are there two names? And we're just gonna ignore that. If I just didn't make that error. Here's a list of all of the rappers that I emailed. I just want you guys to keep in mind two things. An artist is allowed to charge anything they want for a feature. There are painters that sell paintings that are just like a red square, and they'll sell it for $3 million because that's what they think it's worth. There isn't an industry standard for what an artist is supposed to charge for a feature. Whether or not we think that it's worth it, and the other thing is 99% of the time these feature prices are negotiable. So I'm approaching these artists, managers, as somebody from the industry who probably has a budget, who is planning on doing a feature and then a music video and this and that, and they understand that. So they know that we're not gonna spend all of our budget on just the feature. Pretty much the price that these artists are giving us is actually just a ballpark. Just keep those two things in mind before we dive right into this. Young Nudy, 8K. Alright. Got Cap G, 10 for a one verse hook including feature music video appearance from Cap G with paid flights plus hotel if it's outside of Atlanta or if he's not in Atlanta. Damn, dude, $10 for one verse, that's pretty good. I mean, 10 bucks with a verse or a hook and a music video appearance? Dude, you're selling yourself a little bit short, my man. Asian Doll, 6,500. Alright, that's cool. Oh yeah, I reached out to Danny Brown's manager because Danny Brown is the GOAT, and he's kind of like, I hate to say it, but he's kind of irrelevant. I mean, at this point. But he said to send the song. I expected to get this response more often from managers, but I'm assuming that after I said, yeah, I would love to do this feature, this price is good, then they would be like, okay, send us the song, send us the artist, and then they would probably say yes or no from there. Oh yeah, same thing, Skizzy Mars. I was like, man, why not? I'll try it out. Who's the artist? Can you send more details? Nope, sorry Skizzy, we can't. There are a lot of rappers too that I did this with that I didn't even really, they're not even like on my radar per se, but I was just, at one point I was just going on Spotify and looking at rappers that had a lot of plays or had a big song, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna email them. Dizzy Wright. Dizzy Wright was a freshman in like 2013. Now, I don't really know what, sure, a lot of the people that are watching this video probably don't even know who he is, but 1,500, man. I'm sure at one point it was like 8 or 9K. Dave East. $25,000. $25,000 is a lot of money, but it said he can be flexible if he likes the music. So I'd probably say he would take a lot less than that if he likes the music. That's what he's charging then. That's what he's charging. Supreme Patty. $7,500 from Supreme Patty for a verse. All right. Here's what I'm gonna say. If you're a real artist, you know what? You charge whatever you want. Supreme Patty, you're kind of tripping for $7,500. I mean, I don't even know what his streaming numbers are like. Maybe it's worth it, but also at the same time, hey, if somebody's gonna pay it, get the bag. Flip Dinero, the guy who has the song Leave Me Alone. I don't really know much about him, but 15,000 if you got a hot song. 10K Cash, the guy who invented the 5K. Chingy. There's actually a really good chance a lot of you don't know who Chingy is. Chingy was an artist that was popping in like 2007. I didn't even know he still made music. I was just like, I wonder what Chingy would charge. 5 to 7K per feature. I wouldn't pay that. Some of these emails are out of order because I received emails back like many weeks later or whatever, but at one point I changed the footer. And I did notice that once I changed the footer from to matching the names, I did get more responses. So I think I really messed up this video. Oh yeah, this one was interesting. This one was Roddy Ricch. And I emailed somebody and they put me in contact with somebody else. He was like, this guy can help you with the feature. I waited 15 days because I was like, he's never gonna answer. But I was like, any update? Just kind of shooting my shot out there. Roddy Ricch, 25K for a feature. Damn. For somebody that's popping off like him right now, 25K, I honestly feel like that's kind of low. I'm such a big Roddy Ricch fan. I don't know why. It's not like I'm gonna buy the feature, but I'm just happy that his management responded to me. Megan Thee Stallion. Another artist from the freshman list this year. That's the second one. All hooks and features are $50,000. Wow. That's all I gotta say. Rich Homie Quan had a couple of hot songs, right? 10K. With a nice little message at the bottom. Shy Glizzy, 20K. Alright, I don't really know. Sorry my reactions aren't that great. I mean, how are you supposed to react? Alright, cool. I reached out to Stallion. A lot of people wanted me to call them. I'm not gonna do that. Trinidad Jame. Gold all in my ring, yeah. Trinidad Jame, 3,500, honestly? We should get some money together and buy a feature from Trinidad Jame. Controversial artist Vic Mensa. I figured, he probably won't answer. I don't think I've ever heard a song by Vic Mensa. I couldn't name you one. I don't even really know what he sounds like. But I do remember him talking about X or something. There was some issue. There was some big controversy with Vic Mensa. Don't really remember what it was. However, my man charging $60,000 for a feature. Oh, you know I had to do it. I had to email the god, Slim Jesus, bruh. But what I was really shocked when he gave me his response, his feature price is $750. Damn, bruh! Yo, comment down below if I should buy a feature from Slim Jesus. I can afford that. Mike Stud. I never heard anybody say, listen to this Mike Stud song. I've never heard anybody say, yo, do you know who Mike Stud is? Never. But I do know his name for some reason. I don't know why, but I just do. $5,000. Rob Stone, are you available at 3 p.m. for a call on the phone? No, I'm not. B.O.B. Why did I hit up B.O.B.? I have no idea. I was just like, this would be funny. B.O.B. $30,000, and you know what? Damn, still $30,000 though for B.O.B.? That's crazy, man. Good for him. Wi-Fi's funeral, $5K. And he was on the freshman list last year. I'd say Wi-Fi is worth more than that, but I hope he's getting paid. I mean, Famous Dex does features like every other day with random artists all the time, so I kind of figured he was gonna answer, but he said $15,000. A lot of people are paying $15,000 for a feature with Dexter, which is crazy, but that's cool. Dexter! Now, what is this information good for? What is this? Why is this useful? Well, it's really not. If you don't have thousands and thousands of dollars, then you probably aren't gonna buy a feature from these people, but it is kind of interesting, you know? How do bigger artists value their art and value their verse? I'm sure that on here we saw people that are definitely charging way too much, and probably some people who are charging not enough, but that's all subjective and that's all up to the artist. So if you're an underground artist and you're watching, don't feel bad at whatever you price your feature at. Just price it however you feel like you're worth. My name is Patrick CC. Make sure you're drinking water. I'm out.